first year of it, you don't actually have the opportunity to get the full 56 hours, but then it starts again in January. So, they've also allowed some other flexibility within that. So we are offering that. That's a newer thing.
Yes.
But we don't have any like insurance, medical and or dental. So I like to let people know that, because for some people that's a deal breaker, especially if they're used to having that with their employees. So we don't have that at this point. Yeah. So just like to let people know, because I understand, like, some people that is make or break, you know. So other than that, what kind of questions do you have for us?
So what kind of hours, like shift or days, are you looking to fill? What's the perfect number?
So here we kind of do a tiered shift because there's more employees in the front office. So what we'd be looking for is like a 7:30 to 4:30.
Okay.
We have one employee that does 7 to 4, it's like the opening, and then we have some 8 to 5s so that they can do the end of day balancing and everything.
Okay. And that'd be like Monday through Friday?
Monday through Friday,
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
And there's staggered lunch hours, so that we always have somebody in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's always someone still available to answer the phones, and like if someone comes a half hour early for their appointment, there's somebody to watch the lobby. So we usually do lunch like 11 to 12, 12 to 1,
Yes.
something like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes 11:30 to 12:30, so we kind of break it down in tiers depending how many people are in the front office that day.
Okay. Obviously business casual.
Yeah, and Palmer is a little bit different. Their hours are slightly different. They start seeing patients at 8:30, so they start at 8 typically.
Yeah, because there's only 2 in the front office there, so they're both 8 to 5, and then they just cover each other's lunch.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah. So it's a little bit different there. And also Palmer is primarily open Monday through Thursday and typically closed on Fridays. So the Palmer staff either come here on a Friday, and there's a couple of them that have elected to not work Fridays, and so they are off on Fridays. But we do often like to have, particularly the Palmer front office, come here on Fridays, because that's like a great catch-up day.
Okay.
We get
And,
caught up.
and like cross-training if we need to.
And we get things caught up, and also everyone gets to see each other, which is kind of nice for the camaraderie, and, you know.
When are you looking to get someone in to start training?
Pretty soon. I think we've got one more week with our current receptionist, so we'll have some other interviews this week that we'll want to meet with, and probably try to make a decision by the end of the week.
Yeah.
I would think that's about the ballpark we're at, unless sometimes when you advertise on Indeed, it's strange. You'll get a few things and then it'll slow down, and then all of a sudden you'll get like 5, you know, so it's kind of a weird, but at some point I do tend to freeze the position, because I'm like, we're never gonna get through everybody if we don't put this on pause, and then we try to get through who we wanna meet with, and then make a decision based on that, so.
Okay.
Yeah, and I do tell everyone either way. I don't like to leave anybody hanging. I like to say, you know, sorry, we've decided to go with someone else, or yes, we wanna move forward with you. So if you haven't heard from us, it means we have not made a decision. You are free to reach out. Neither one of us mind. You can email or call the office. We don't care. But it just means that we're still processing through the applicants, and sometimes it's, as you know, challenging to schedule interviews with people's schedules, especially if they're working. So.
Do you have any scheduling conflicts?
No.
Okay.
No.
Are you currently employed that you need to
I
give
just
notice?
moved back from LA, so I'm kind of in between.
That's a big change.
Well, I've lived and visited like everywhere in America. I used to live in Florida before that, so.
Yeah.
I'm used to big changes.
Yeah.
I grew up here, so it's not like I'm moving back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I get that. I went out of state to go to college, and I enjoyed my time out of state, but when I got done, I was like, these people are crazy, I'm going home.
That's LA, Florida.
I was in Louisville, Kentucky. Actually, what drove me out of there was the humidity. If I'm being honest, more than anything, it was the humidity.
It was Jacksonville.
Yeah. I couldn't deal with that. That hot, you walk outside, you're just like slick, and you can't breathe the air, and I was like, I'm a little girl from Fairbanks, like, this just is not working for me. I gotta go home, so.
LA was really hot. I mean, I could drive across town and get a burn, like really.
Yeah, you're
burn.
fair, I bet you did, yeah.